Today I'm in Glasgow and I quite fancy seeing some of the Highlands. The day is gorgeous, so I'm going out on a tour with Scotland's Wild to see Glencoe and some of the best of the Scottish Highlands. Let's go! This is Ailsa, our tour guide.
Hello everyone, how are we all doing?
One of the first places we hit up on the tour is Luss on Loch Lomond. Today particularly is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this, right? I really wish I had brought my sunglasses. I wasn't expecting Scotland to pull through with this sunshine today.
It's also called a Viking grave. We go and do a thing called Munro bagging.
So it's the second stop of today and we've got out at Dalry and we're going for a little stroll. Now obviously we are nowhere near walking the whole West Highland Way, but we're walking a little bit of it, which I think is a really nice bit of this tour, especially when the weather's like this. What a day to be in the Scottish Highlands, eh? Pretty spectacular. If you're in Glasgow or Edinburgh and you're just looking for one day out to just get out into the Highlands, taking some of this tour's great. It's a nice wee day tour. You're not actually going that far away, which just shows in Scotland you don't need to go that far to find like some of the most beautiful scenery. Can't beat it. The tours are also led by some of the best guides, so even though we're getting all this amazing scenery, we're also getting a lot of history, a lot of knowledge, which just makes this so much better.
My favourite part of this tour is the second wee white house along the A82. It's next to Loch Achtriochtan. Someone actually still lives there, but it's definitely the best view in the whole of Glencoe.
A little pit stop before we continue on up to Glencoe. This is probably one of my favourite places to go in Scotland. If you know, you know.
Today is one of the best days I've ever had in Glencoe. Right now we're travelling through one of the wettest areas in Scotland where it rains about 280 days of the year and it's not rained once today.
So we've stopped at Loch Tulla viewpoint and would you believe it or not, there's a piper. It doesn't get any more Scottish than that. Stopped at another really gorgeous viewpoint of Rannoch Moor and we're looking over Loch Ba. It's not even 12 o'clock yet and we've already seen all of these amazing sights of Scotland. I couldn't feel further away from the cities. I mean, can you argue with that?
Which is just up at the top of those mountains.
We are here at the Three Sisters in Glencoe. It is no wonder that this area is so famous and so popular. It's just spectacular, it's otherworldly. This is probably one of the best spots on the one-day Glencoe tour.
Just unreal, isn't it?
It's gobsmacking. Hard to do it justice in either words or pictures.
It's just stunning. Absolutely have to do the tour.
We're now having a little lunch break. I don't think I've ever had a sandwich with a better view than I'm having right now. Fed, watered and ready to continue on the road again. We are taking a hike now on the tour up to Intree Falls and it's a really lovely trail. It's actually not too hard, saying that trying not to be out of breath, but it's a lovely wee trail and it's a nice wee part of this tour.
We're at a place called Intree Falls, which translates to the King's Meadow. Even though there's no real meadow here, it's more of a waterfall, about 100 metres high, and it's used for a lot of gorge walking and canyoning and things like that.
We're past 3 o'clock and we are beginning the commute back down the road to Glasgow. Not without stopping here first, of course. It's not over yet, so we've still got a bit left to this day tour. I can't believe how much we've done in one day. Our last stop on the day tour is the Falls of Falach. Last stop on the Glencoe and Highlands tour with Scotland's Wild. I mean, what a way to end it. Getting to see some of the Highlands is a really important part of a lot of people's trips to Scotland, even when they don't have that much time. So sometimes you're thinking, do I have enough time to see the Highlands or get up out of the cities? Well, you definitely do. Today's definitely proven it. You can see the Highlands in a day, and I would definitely recommend you do. And just like that, we are back in the city.